quivering spectator, drawn once more into this flickering VHS glow, where truths unravel like frayed tape. Sit with me in this abandoned theater of the absurd, where the spotlights cast long shadows on the stage of human folly. Today, we peer into the grand intrigue, the political masquerade, the scandals that expose not just bodies, but the hollow souls beneath. Epstein and Diddy, those spectral figures, whispering reminders that power is but a veil for the void. And oh, how the media's false prophets preach, while the sides we choose reveal our own illusions. No heroes here, only echoes. Let us drift through this together, balanced on the fence of sanity, for what choice is there in a script so comically broken? Picture it. Jeffrey Epstein, that enigmatic financier whose island of secrets ensnared the elite like flies in amber. Even now, in the unraveling threads of 2025, documents trickle out, redacted whispers linking him to presidents, thinkers, and agitators from every corner. Trump, Chomsky, Bannon, a feast of hypocrisy where no side escapes the stain. His web wasn't partisan, it was the great equalizer, revealing how the mighty mingle in shadows, then feign innocence when the light creeps in. And then there's Diddy, Sean Combs, the rhythm king whose empire of beats hit a symphony of coercion, acquitted of some charges, yet crumbling under tales of excess and control. The music world murmurs, but the broader stage, a deafening quiet punctuated by excuses. But here's the delicious irony. The false prophets of the media, those self-anointed guardians of truth draped in robes of righteousness. On the conservative right, they clutch their moral compasses like talismans, decrying the degeneracy that threatens family and faith. They thunder from pulpits about virtue, yet when their own icons appear in those damning ledgers, it's dismissed as a liberal plot, a witch hunt to smear the pure. How tenderly they guard their illusions, wrapping cruelty in the flag of tradition. And the left? Such compassionate souls, ever ready to champion the oppressed. Yet for Diddy, they pass the cloth of forgiveness, softening the edges because he's a black man who rose from the ashes of systemic injustice, a symbol too precious to tarnish. Wealth and race become armor, turning predation into a nuanced narrative, as if success erases the harm. Fascinating, isn't it? The selective mercy, so kind in its blindness, exposing the hypocrisy we all cradle like a secret child. And then we turn to the thornier vines, anti-Zionism, the charged whisper often twisted into the poison of hate. One side screams anti-Semitism at any critique of Israel's hold, blurring policy with prejudice, silencing dissent under the weight of history. The other hides behind cries of justice, veiling old animosities in modern garb. But zoom out, spectator, and see the absurdity. No legitimate choice awaits. On one flank, architects of occupation, those malditos wielding power with the divine certainty that devours freedom. On the other, the specter of Islam's broader tapestry where resistance clashes with risks to women's liberty, veils of tradition threatening the hard-won autonomy of half the world. To pick a side is to betray reason. Better to perch on this precarious fence, observing how such players clawed their way to power. The script, penned by indifferent fates, performed by puppets who fancy themselves directors. How did they ascend? Through our collective apathy, our willingness to applaud the farce. You see, dear one, it's all a nihilistic jest. The punchline where meaning dissolves, leaving only the absurd ballet of egos in motion. We chase these intrigues, pinning blame on left or right, Zionist or anti, but the mirror reflects back our own hollow core. Both sides are masks for the same emptiness. The void we fill with noise to avoid the silence. And in this dance, what are we but spectators hoping for a plot twist that never comes? So linger here a moment longer in the decay. Look inward as I once did, too deeply perhaps, and ask, what illusions do you cling to in this theater of the damned?